Time, the great equalizer. The one thing every person on this planet receives in identical measure, no matter your status, your story, or your struggles. You and I wake up with the same 24 hours as the billionaire, the monk, the single mother, the athlete, the addict, the genius, and the fool. But here's the truth no one wants to say out loud. It's not time that's killing your potential. It's how you treat it, how you waste it, how you fear it, how you trade it for comfort, convenience, and cheap dopamine hits that feel like progress but leave you empty. Because time doesn't care. It doesn't argue. It doesn't wait. It doesn't beg you to change. Time just moves, and either you move with it or you fall behind. Not all at once, slowly. First in your habits, then in your health, then in your mindset, and finally in your soul. I used to think success was about talent, that maybe some people were just born for it. But time taught me something far more sobering and far more powerful. Success is the result of honoring time. That's it. You can have average intelligence, zero connections, no degree, and even a painful past. But if you learn how to respect time, discipline your habits, and move with purpose, you will outperform the talented who drift. So the question isn't, do I have enough time? It's, do I have the character to stop wasting it? Every minute you spend numbing, scrolling, hesitating, or blaming, you're not just losing time, you're training your soul to tolerate less than your destiny. Let me tell you something hard. Your future self is begging you to get serious. Not next week, not after this season of life calms down, now. Because there is no later, there is no right moment. There is no magic hour when the stars align and the distractions disappear. There is only now, this brutal, beautiful, sacred now. And most people waste it waiting for clarity, waiting for motivation, waiting for someone to choose them. But listen carefully. You were not born to wait. You were born to work, to build, to become. The ones who win at life are not the ones who had the easiest start. They're the ones who decided that every second was a seed, and they planted with discipline, watered with action, and waited with faith. But here's what makes it tricky. Time never screams when you're wasting it. It whispers, softly, subtly. A day off here, an excuse there. A week of resting that becomes a month of regret. It's silent at first, but then it shows up. In the mirror, in your mood, in your bank account, in your energy, in the life you almost lived but didn't. And that is the great tragedy. Not failure, but wasted potential. Gifts unused, opportunities ignored, a soul buried under the weight of tomorrow. People talk a lot about time management, but this isn't about managing time. This is about managing self. Because time isn't the problem, you are. And that's not meant to shame you, it's meant to free you. Because if you are the problem, then you are the solution. You can reclaim your time when you reclaim your standards. You can reclaim your energy when you stop negotiating with your excuses. You can reclaim your life when you stop giving the best hours of your day to people and things that do nothing to build your future. You don't need a new planner, you need a new personal philosophy. Jim Rohn said it best, don't let your learning lead to knowledge, let your learning lead to action. And that action has to be now. Not dramatic, not chaotic, just deliberate, just quiet, consistent progress that honors the hours you're given. Here's a rule I live by. If it doesn't move me toward my purpose, it's stealing my time. That might sound harsh, but remember, the thief of your dream won't kick your door down. It'll distract you gently. It'll say, you deserve a break. It'll whisper, you'll get to it later. It'll convince you to trade the treasure of now for the illusion of soon. And that's how empires die, not with explosions, but with postponed potential. Let me ask you this. If someone followed you around for a week, not just watched what you say, but observed what you do, would they believe you're building a life of greatness? Or would they see someone who talks like a lion and lives like a lamb? Time reveals all. You can fake hustle on social media. You can impress strangers with surface-level motivation, but the truth always shows up in the harvest, because time is not emotional. It simply reflects what you sowed. So if your life doesn't look like what you want, don't beg for more time. Upgrade how you use it. You want a better body? It's not in a YouTube video. It's in how you spend the next 60 minutes. You want more income? It's not in hoping. It's in whether you trade time for learning or for leisure. You want inner peace? It's not in buying another course. It's in whether you build habits that align with your values or habits that numb you from them.